world-class champion, I can guarantee you that.
He weighs in at 248 pounds and hails from Krakow, Poland, Polish power, Scott Putski. His opponent for this bout hails from Waxahachie, Texas, and is presented tonight by General Akbar. He weighs in at 265 pounds, Killer Tim Brooks.
Well, if his Putski follows in the legend of the Putski name, this young man is a sensation.
He certainly is. We have watched him over the course of the last couple of years, Bill, and Scott Putski has come a long, long, long way.
Boy, he's really developed. He's been working at making that body a super champion itself. As we got Killer Tim Brooks, and I watched him for a long, long time, and he doesn't seem to age very much. I know he's got a little gray hair in the beard.
You know, one of the meanest men
He really is.
in the world, I guess. That's Killer Brooks.
Well, at least in Waxahachie.
Yeah, any man that steps into the ring with either one of these two guys, well, you step into the ring with Killer Brooks, you better know what's going on, because we've seen him injure and literally maim every wrestler that just didn't have the experience to combat something like a veteran that you have in Killer Brooks.
Yeah, he's been doing that for a long, long time, and quite well, as we got Putski and Brooks checking it out right now, leaning in, feeling it out, trying to find a way to open it up. And it's always interesting how these bouts started, much like boxing, got to jab and stick and move. And a harsh smash across the head. Putski doesn't hold up very long. He says, no, the flat of the hand. I think it was a fist.
Killer Brooks looked rather surprised, didn't he?
Very surprised. He didn't think that short shot was going to put that much on him.
Over there in the corner, whoa. That was the expression on his face. Whoa.
Yeah, where did that thing come from? Well, as we've seen in baseball fights, right hand can really do a lot of damage.
Oh, yeah, it sure can. You know, Nolan Ryan the other day, we need to recruit him down here to the Sportatorium. That headlock and all those uppercuts.
I imagine there's some lumps still on his adversary. All right, Putski and Killer Tim. That little hair pull on the inside, nicely done by Brooks, who always mastered that quick move on the inside when he was losing a battle on the wrist locks or just checking out the strength.
Brooks will use any... Here's
I'm happy you're here, Mercer, because you could tell him what a vile person that Putski's daddy was. And you knew Ivan Putski.
Oh, I knew Ivan.
He's a dirty, slimy gutter rat. Just for the right to wrestle.
Well, I wouldn't say that. Oh, Putski's unleashing a core in the right hands. There goes Brooks into the corner bucket. Look out! Putski, too quick on that one. Patented Brooks move. Yeah, Ivan Putski was a great one. He took one of the greatest bumps I ever saw a wrestler take one time. Maybe we have time, I'll tell you about it. But right now, Putski's taking a few shots on the inside as Killer Tim Brooks. Knee left to the midsection, and Putski rolling and looking for a little bit of oxygen at the moment. And the Sportatorium, what a wonderful old venerable building that stays with it. Nice and cool on this evening.
Yes, it is. It sure beats last week. Oh, look at that car on the outside with that stick.
Whacking away on his stick.
He uses that nightstick every opportunity that he has, and Killer Brooks takes full advantage of it. Did you see him? A little judo or karate
shot in there, right
under the throat.
Killer Tim Brooks in control right now with some help from Akbar.
Look at him. That big boot right across the throat.
That'll choke you up pretty bad.
Scott Putski. Brooks trying to get the big upper hand, and oh, he just did right there. We have to take a break right now while Scott Putski tries to recuperate. We'll be right back with this great match after this. I'm Doyle King along with Bill Mercer, who's providing our play-by-play commentary tonight.
All right, Putski had a few shots in there while we were gone. He's come back now, but Killer Brooks got right back on top of him. He whacked him in the throat and the Adam's apple. And that's why you see Putski rolling around the ring, trying to regain his equilibrium and get some wind back. Here's Killer Tim Brooks into the corner buckle again. And once the Killer gets an opening, he stays with it awfully well. Ivan Putski, Scott Putski.
He does remind you of his daddy, Ivan. I mean,
same bill. Well, Ivan had a little bit more rotundness about him.
Yeah, he was a little bit thicker around the middle.
Indeed, but he was... and look at Brooks taking a shot. Another shot on the head. Putski opens up, and Tim Brooks is in trouble as Putski lets him have it. Rights and left. Into the corner bucket. Good work by Brooks. Holding up a little bit. Putski continues to fire away. Fires in the midsection. Another in there. Really hammering killer Tim Brooks. Coming back after his own tough beginning, and Brooks is out, rolls to the floor. He'll have help from Akbar. But there goes Putski. And we got a battle on the floor now. Watch Akbar.
Put that big Polish hammer on him. There it comes again, and Brooks goes to the eyes. And that staggers Putski. Putski now over by the corner, and Brooks using anything that he possibly can to keep after Putski. And to add insult to injury, there you see Akbar right there reaching in with that stick.
And there goes the cable system as Killer Brooks now is getting a count from the ring, still on the floor. Killer Brooks went in trouble, went on the floor. Putski went after him, and now they're going to look for this corner post. There he goes.
Brooks goes right.
Brooks got it. Brooks hit the post. Putski slipped off. Got him on the shoulder, and there's the bell. And Putski is the winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, due to a count out, Killer Tim Brooks has been counted out of the ring. Ergo, your winner, Polish Power Scott Putski.
Well, it looks like Putski is...
Watch out from behind, Doyle. Here comes Killer with a chair. And Killer in a battle now with Putski over the control of the chair. Let's see if Akbar will come in. On the head. Brooks taking the shots on the head. Again and again. Putski takes over. Now Putski ripped underneath. And both of them down and out on the mat.
And that's what we're going to do right now is take our little break, and we will be... No, let's hang on to this. It's not over with yet. Here comes Akbar inside.
Akbar jabbing in the side. They're really working Putski over right now.
Right into those ribs with that nightstick that he carries.
They're going to need some help out here, or Putski's going to take a terrible beating.
Putski off the
Underneath,
rope.
beautifully. He clothesline both of them.
Double clothesline by the Polish Power. Now he's going back to work all over Brooks, and it's still hammer and tongs with both these guys going after one another, but it looks like Brooks is taking the brunt of the punishment right there.
Killer Tim escapes. Putski is the winner anyway on both.